All right, it says it's being live streamed.
This is FNG Podcast.
I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. You can't move on your own. Ouija moves, dancing in the end zone, crush groove. All we do is get dubs, hate to lose. We can do this all day, no snooze. Don't get it poppin' if you saying that you poppin', dawg. Never will I lose to a noob, just won't happen, y'all. Call a deep pass, watch flash, what you crying for? Gonna pass the six, better yet, put 'em up quick. Hear 'em hating from the side, Twitch watch. I guess you say it's about time, TikTok. FNG, where we at? On top. Other leagues can't win.
What's going on, FNG? It's your boy, Big Boy Deal, Ravens owner. All right, this is episode, let's say podcast show 88. We're close to 100. We're going to probably do something special once we hit 100. And hopefully by then I win another Super Bowl. Till then, let's bring in some heavy hitters. Let's bring in the 5-time Super Bowl champ, the Chargers owner, a.k.a. Debo.
Once again, greetings, gentlemen.
Shut up, man. See, I wasn't going to do it. I was going to say, take two. All right. Let's bring in one of the see, Mike, I ain't come to you yet, Mike. Go back to mute, Mike. Let's bring in the co-host. I'm sorry. One of the commissioners, Jose on Fight, the Raiders owner.
What's up, FNG? Glad to be. We're doing another show here. Take two, right?
Take two. Hey, we live, so we good. All right, let's bring in my enemy in my division, Little Dragon, aka Mike Wright, the Steelers owner.
Out of train.
What's up, FNG fam? Good to be here. Ready to start this final season of Madden 24. And I feel a little slighted, Dill, and so should you, because that intro showed the Raiders, showed the Niners, showed the Chargers, did not show the Ravens or the Steelers.
Nope. You see who on here, you know what I'm saying? Jose on, make sure he got his people out there. It's cool, though. It's all right. Look, he ain't saying nothing.
Wow. Okay.
He got his face to the corner. We got to see a whole Raiders. All right, whatever. All right, let's bring in the 9-time Super Bowl champ, a.k.a. Philly Jedi, a.k.a. Tony Tranks, a.k.a. the 49ers owner.
Greetings, everyone. Got to show you how to do it right, Harris. Good to be here. Glad we're doing the show. Can't wait to get into the regular season.
Sir. All right, so first topic that we talked about, we got to talk about this Super Bowl in season 3. Is it a landslide?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should we call being taken out to the woodshed? It was a whooping.
What was the final score of that?
A lot to a little bit.
45-10.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been seeing a lot of messages and DMs and text messages talking about they're going to go over to the NFC. So,
help it. Need a little help over there.
It's a little bit easier over the NFC.
Yeah, they need some help.
Oh, God, dog.
There you go.
Yeah, 45-10. Titans over the Commanders. It was the first time the Commanders have been back into the Super Bowl since, I don't know, like around Madden 12-ish, Madden 13-ish. So,
Do we have a Super Bowl
congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Okay.
But he definitely did not show his best performance in that Super Bowl, and not making any excuses because he made it there without him. Terry McLaurin wasn't in that game, but he seemed to do pretty well during the playoffs without him. So
yeah,
congratulations to Justin handling his business.
Back to back.
Was that back-to-back champion, back-to-back
Back-to-back
FNG
champ.
champion.
Yeah, we got to bring that up. The
Yes.
past 4 Super Bowls, 2 owners went back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
that is correct.
Bengals went back-to-back,
Yep.
and the Titans went back-to-back.
Yep.
He's already calling his three-peat right now.
Oh, he really is?
Oh, yeah, he definitely said that. I was just in the party with the Twins, Jaguars, and the Titans, and he literally said, "Oh yeah, I'm calling it now, back-to-back, and nobody in the AFC stop me."
Oh, so it's gonna be a Titans Seahawks Super Bowl. Cool.
Yeah, the Seahawks already said they're going from 0-17 to Super Bowl champs. Oh man!
Shout out to Sean who's watching. What's up, Sean? Yeah, like I do want to give I love the healthy trash talking that the Titans bring to the game, but
yes,
he has him and his brother has my number this match, and then I got my first loss outside of them. I think that was with you, Tranks? I think I lost to you, and I lost one more to somebody.
the Bears.
Bears, yes, I lost to the Bears.
Yeah.
But but shout out to the Titan, man. His game, man. He's been playing some good ball, some real good ball. Real
Sounds
good
like he
ball.
has everyone's number, Dill.
Yeah, yeah, he do. What we gonna do, Harris? What we gonna do?
I'm gonna keep fighting.
Right, that's all we can.
That's all I can do. Just keep fighting, man. I just gotta
That's
keep.
all we can do.
Need
Justin's
Steve and his
watching.
brother
What's
to
up,
step up and beat him down twice a season.
Yeah, I think the Colts, after their vacation, I think they're going to be coming back a little stronger this season. My man Sleep flying back in from Jamaica.
man.
We just need the rest. We need the Texans, the Arias Price. You step it up, son.
Yeah. Yep. Do we have any new owners? I haven't seen any new owners. Anybody?
We had the Cowboys. I think we introduced them last.
Yes, we do.
The Powell.
Justin Powell. He happens to be my neighbor, and he's actually on PC. So we are officially doing crossplay as of season 3, really, because it came in kind of late to the season. So we are definitely crossplay compatible this year. So.
Oh, so we doing okay? I didn't know that. He's the first one.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm excited about that because some of these PlayStation guys. I've been talking down. Yeah. Definitely.
If PlayStation, y'all wouldn't. Yeah, Yep. Yeah, at all time.
All right. Hey, y'all, forgive me because I was busy. What was that next topic we had?
Well, after the Super Bowl, it's off season, right?
Off season, yeah. Yes.
I know your pockets were like inside out, rabbit ears. Did you draft anybody that was special to you?
Yes, I did, jerk. Hey, my tight end is solid. That was my first. I had to get a tight end because I lost Andrew. But my tight end, his name is Damon Baker III, and he's nice, hidden development. Man, he's nice. He's gonna be good. I mean, I utilize my wide receivers and tight ends. Where we're struggling at is definitely on the O line, but I ain't got no money, so it is what it is.
Damon Baker III. Nice.
Well, the second.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh, the second. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I should have put the third, but yeah. Not that fast, but we're gonna work with him.
Look, he got 81 catching as a rookie. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yes, sir. We're gonna work with him.
And that's pretty much it in your draft class. And because you said you were broke, you didn't have to do much in the off season.
Yeah, shout out to my oldest daughter because we started at 9:00. I got to leave for work at 10, and she actually finished the draft for me. So I appreciate her. She didn't do too
Nice.
bad in my draft class. So
Yeah, we were wondering when you said you're gonna can do it. I was like, who's doing the draft?
yeah. My oldest did it
Still,
for me.
I swore it was your youngest daughter drafted for you. Not that it made a
Nah.
difference, but it was just, I
Oh,
thought that's
Oh,
because
boy.
that's usually who's sitting next to you when we're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
these shows
Yep.
or we're in a party. So I just assumed she was doing the drafting for you.
No, yeah, that was my oldest, man. She was all nervous, and I was on FaceTime with her. I was like, "No, you doing good?" And she talking to her friends like, "I'm drafting on Madden."
I think that's cute. Well, the 49ers are very happy with their offseason. Not happy with our postseason, losing to the Vikings, but we're very happy with our offseason. The offseason started off with our rookies because we picked up one running back, Cody Logan, in free agency, right? And then we went to the draft. When I say I hit a home run, I hit a home run with my defensive tackle, Nolan Nash.
Man, I
That's
seen that. Oh,
he was a stud, is a
look at
stud,
that.
78 overall, 81 finesse move, 74 power move. He could do it all right now. He's immediately a starter, hidden development. Dude, he's special. He is special. How many snaps
You
do I
drafted
got
him in
with
the first
him?
round?
He was a number 4 overall pick. I wanted
Okay.
the running back that the Panthers selected, but
Good morning. I
he
mean,
changed his mind. Yeah, BJ Coffee. He decided to at the last minute because he was going to draft Whitaker, the right tackle, and changed his mind. So like I said, I Nolan Nash D tackle. My cornerback Wise, he's really good too. Even though he might not crack the lineup right away, Travis Wise. But when I practice with him, he does well. He got a pick in my last game, my second preseason game, and I had a tight end, Jason Owen. He was really good. He's really good too. I like him.
Yeah.
75 overall already. So I like what we had. Oh, and our final pickup after the we did our free agent pickup. I got left tackle, starter in Ronnie Stanley. Superstar, 95 overall,
Man, whatever, man.
left tackle.
All right,
Still,
like
I want to say
I
thank
need to
you.
put him on mute. Let me put him on mute. Hold on.
look at all those years he played with Baltimore.
Somebody else want to talk about their
Dude, I'm
draft?
broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Hey, real quick, just go in the comments. Justin's watching. He said he told the Panthers, which is his brother, to pick up that running back. The rest is history. Ask the
When did you tell him?
Told
When
him
did
to
you
pick up
tell him to
coffee.
do it? Because he was.
He said, "Pick up coffee."
Right. And he said something about
He,
ask
he
the
meant
sergeant.
he meant for his ass to go to Starbucks and bring coffee over to the draft, but he ended up.
Hey, how did you get him, Tranks?
Oh, well, I traded McCaffrey to
He had
the
you didn't tell
Patriots.
me how many first round picks he had. He had 2 first round picks, 2 second round picks. I think he had 2 third round picks and 2 fourth round picks.
Yep.
Yeah, money don't make none.
I mean,
It wasn't last season, so hey, throw it all. Throw
you
the
get all
book.
them picks.
Throw the book. All right, so what about somebody else?
Harris?
I'm tired of Tranks already.
I picked up a tackle, Jared Rainey. Hidden dev. Attribute stats 90 strength, 72 block shedding, 75 recognition, 78 tackle. Decent stats to help me beef up my D line because I did need D line. I also picked up another D line in the free agency just to help with the rotation. And I think my other guy,
You got good D tackles already.
who?
He picked up DeForest Buckner in the free agent.
Yeah, I picked him up in free agency. And then my other pick was my linebacker. I believe it's Leonard Sheffield. It's another guy I picked up. 75 overall. 85 speed, 91 acceleration, 76 block shedding. Decent linebacker there. Actually, he's a starter now, so we'll see what he does this last season. See how far I can build him up. I think
Question,
the last.
Hosian.
What's that?
Who's your starting two defensive tackles, assuming you're running a 4-3? Because you got some Will James with 99 play record, 99 awareness, 89 strength,
Yeah.
82 block shed. Who's your starters?
It's the Buckner and James right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know Buckner would be in free agency, so I went off the draft. I just initially
Right.
would have been my James and Rainey would have been the starters, but Buckner being there, I was like, well, I got to take him. Plus, he's a
You
mentor
had the
too.
money, you could spend it, right?
I had
Because
the
if you got
money
the
to
money, you
spend.
might as well spend it.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, so I got it for sure. Yeah, but that was just and that I now just have a little bit of insurance in case I have an injury, because injuries always plague. I
Makes
mean,
sense.
you saw what happened to Ravens, and then you saw what happened to the Commanders with key players going down late when they
Yeah.
needed them.
Who
So
went down for the Ravens again?
I
God
think
dang.
everybody, the whole
Mark,
team, the whole
Throw
Mark
team.
him off the bus.
Andrews.
Yeah, and I think the last guy for me for my draft was a this was the last minute. I think I was down to the wire in the time, and I picked up my free safety, Rainey Ash.
Mm.
Ended up being a good pickup. 77 overall, hidden dev, 89
Wow.
speed, 77 man coverage, 78 pursuit, 73 pay recognition, 95 acceleration, decent safety.
Not bad.
He's actually the starter.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, that was my.
Yeah,
I
he's
think I had
by
another
far
guy
your
that was
best
hidden dev, but
free safety. So yeah, good pickup.
Hey, real quick,
Anybody
like
else?
going back to my team.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I had the tight end was great, but I'm actually kind of proud of my the last couple of drafts and how my players are doing. Like I have some good corners that are doing well. Like Walker, you all right? All right.
Was
Yeah,
that your oldest?
no, youngest right there.
Just like I said.
Right. Shut up. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of them. And also, I got some wide receivers that's actually stepping up. So, yeah.
Yeah, Zay Flowers needs a broken leg.
Oh man, he showed out last season.
Zay
Yeah,
Flowers
Sam.
needs a broken leg.
Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to bring that up. Oh, and running backs too. My running backs are good, but I don't use them that much.
Are they?
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see you using them, so that's why I was wondering.
That's what I said. It's pointless. Like I got like 2 running backs.
Yeah,
You
these
got
guys will
6
be in free
running backs,
agency.
and you run 6 rushing plays a year.
Wow.
So that he's going to get one.
It's judgment right now. All right, look, we're gonna break the rushing record this season.
Wow.
Shut up. I'm not. Don't. I take that back.
Rush into the off season, maybe.
Hey,
So,
hey, for the first time,
so-
I broke the record most passing yards. I never done that before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, never done that before. And I'm proud of myself with that.
Yeah, congrats.
Dorian. Thank you, appreciate it. Take a bow.
Hey Mike, what about you? Didn't you have some guys you picked up that you had a pretty good draft too?
So yeah, I had a good draft. My first pick was this left tackle, 73 overall, hidden dev. Got a center, 74 overall, hidden dev.
You got 3 centers.
I got 3 damn good centers.
Let's talk, Mike.
My strong safety that Dorian D. Loyal was looking at, because as soon as I picked him up, he was pissed. Also, hidden dev. I got 431 plays with him right now, so hopefully this next game he'll show what he has. But 77 overall. Got a low ranked cornerback that's hidden dev, and then I'll say what is maybe the most worthless thing on my team. My rookie running back who is already broke out as superstar, no longer hidden dev.
Damn.
That's because you're
crazy.
cheating.
That's crazy.
He cheat.
72 overall superstar.
Damn.
So he got that because Najee's a mentor and it popped up and gave a mentor scenario for him. So much like Bullock had the same thing happen last Madden.
Saints owner.
Yeah, but he was his was an X factor. So yeah, I had a pretty good draft. I won't say I filled the holes that I had because I didn't have any holes, but I
Pause,
Say
bro.
that again. You did what?
Pause, bro. You might want to
What?
restate that, son.
Say that again.
Ain't gonna let you get away with that, yo.
No Diddy.
Harris.
My draft wasn't really to get anybody good. It was mainly just to fill some roster spots. That's all. My free agency was way better.
Oh, so let me ask you. Say that again. What'd you say, Phil? What?
Fill some roster spots,
Oh,
satisfy
man.
my roster
God, man.
requirements.
You actually like to fill your roster spots.
Maybe it's too big of words because some people in the league don't know what the hell that means. They still don't get the people they need. But
Man.
so no, my free agency was way better, especially the initial week of the preseason. I think in the free agency in the offseason I actually picked up a middle linebacker, Tyndall. I needed a decent linebacker in the middle to at least go laterally, side to side fast, sideline to sideline real fast, and I got what I needed with that. Did I pick up anybody else? I really don't think I did in the off season.
Tight end.
No, I'm talking about the off season. No,
Off season. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I don't think I really picked up nobody else in the off season.
Cordell Elliott, 89 speed, 87.
That's the preseason, Tranks. You're not listening.
Oh, it's not the off season. 10-4.
Off season. But week 1 and week 2 of the preseason, when we did our one free agency pickup, and then week 2 we did the free for all. Week 1 I picked up left tackle Bakhtiari, big pickup for me. Definitely needed that for my offensive line because Slater's just out there by himself trying his best to help the team block and everything, but we got Bakhtiari and I seen a significant difference. And you know what? I'm actually lying though. In free agency in the offseason, I picked up my center Kappa, and I picked up my right guard McGarry. Those are 2 big free agency pickups actually. So I just wanted to build in the trenches, get Herbert more time in the pocket. That's all. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And besides the tight end that I did pick up, since Strength's going to keep bringing it up. Since he's a rookie, I guess you could say that's my draft pick because I really like the guy. 6'8". Tremendous speed, good jumping, good size. He can definitely stretch the field so far when I've been practicing with him. And it's a little late, even though it's one season left, because it's gonna be hard to develop him, but we're gonna get him on the field, see what he can do. His catching sucks, but we can always get that up there. But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm satisfied with my off-season free agency pickups.
That's
compared
good.
to the draft.
And I put out there 2 guys in the chat if you guys had any players that you guys picked up during the draft, or even if the CPU picked up players for you that you liked that were potential studs, let us know.
For the guys that are watching and wondering what running back I was pissed off that I didn't get with that first pick, his name's BJ Coffee and Panthers.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He is a stud. This dude's 82 overall, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, his development, obviously.
He's quick.
94 agility, 92 juke move, I think. This dude is special.
Once I seen that 80 carry, I said, we're just gonna try to just hit the shit out of him and hope he fumbles, but you got to catch him first. That's the problem. You got to catch him.
When you were playing him, he had that run to the left, man. I was like, oh, he's not gonna get him. Oh, he's heading into the end zone. Yeah,
it got to the point where he ran up the middle of the field in one run play when he broke it. And
chasing
him with Derwin. I say, you know what? I'm just pull a Tillman and just back my defenders off. Yeah, that's it. Derwin stop running, save energy for the next defensive session.
Yeah, although it's season 4, that's another good thing about this league. We're in season 4, Madden 24, and we still got guys fully committed to being in the draft, running their teams, drafting guys. You know, because it's a commitment to get 32 guys together to draft. And I appreciate everybody that attended the draft and drafted their players and filled their squad.
I mean, especially around this time, Tranks. I mean, we really got to talk about this. Around this time, people are not playing Madden no more. To have 32 grown men still playing this game, you know, and like you said, extremely active. That's awesome. That says a lot about the league.
Mm-hmm. For history, we're currently in June, the middle of June, for the 4th season. But yeah.
Yep.
So what would look like for the preseason schedule?
Yes. So we're looking over a couple of preseason games. Anybody got any that's out there? I know Tranks. We played our game. We played week 1, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I kept my backup in. I'm like, I got to get some reps from him because he's.
Yeah, just so everyone who's watching, we keep the injuries off for preseason, and we do 24-hour advances. So we kind of want to get through the preseason so we can get to the regular season. And yeah, it wasn't a pretty game. But it was, to be honest, I don't even really care about preseason stats much. It's really about, I didn't even start my quarterback. It was my 3rd string that I really started.
Right. Yeah.
And it's about getting these guys reps, especially if they're hidden. You know, he did pretty well, 10 for 19. Will Levis got a couple passes in there, you know what I mean? But it was really about getting those backups that work. Cody Logan, I picked him up in the off season. Free agency, he was my one free agency signing with actual cash, real cash. But it's really about getting your guys in.
No, you picked him up last season off of practice.
Oh yeah, I got him off your practice squad, but I didn't re-sign him. And then when we had our free agency thing where we had to bid on people, I paid him because I just run well with him, and I wanted him on my team in case we have another game where all my first 3 or 4 running backs get hurt again. So, and you know, did pretty well with him. But you know, I'm looking forward to the regular season to see what it looks like.
Yep.
Any other games stand out? Anyone?
Real quick, just going to some comments. Justin said he picked up a stud with a hidden dev corner that didn't attend the combine.
Yeah, middle linebacker, and he picked up a corner.
Ah, okay. So you knew he was doing when he picked him, huh? Let's see. The shitty Shamrocks. Let's see.
Yeah, which was that?
The Shamrocks.
Shitty Shamrocks. Rashard Bernard.
Yeah.
Dang.
Right.
94 speed, 90 acceleration.
Damn, 75. 78, man.
He did a 10.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
He did a Dion.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, we got 423 snaps with him already. Jeez.
Yeah, but
good pickup right there.
Hey. Yeah, he might actually crack the lineup too.
Oh yeah.
He only has 4 cornerbacks, so it's a good chance he's going to get some time.
Yeah, that linebacker's not too bad either. Mr. Otis Quick.
Good job, Justin.
Yeah, appreciate that. Any other games stand out? Well, any other preseason games
Texans
played?
Panthers. It says that they played once. I don't know if they played, but the interesting thing in this game, at least for me, was BJ Coffey only had 3 rushes in that game.
Wow.
Like,
Guess he didn't realize what he had till the second game.
I'm thinking probably what he did was started him, and then they're only in for that first set, and then he didn't put him back in. That's my guess as to what happened, but
And I didn't notify everybody that the injuries were off, even though that's what we do every preseason. But
It's
maybe they
it's
were
it's in the
concerned
post.
about losing
It's in the
people.
post.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's in the post.
Read the
I know you
post.
just be posting, you post in Spanish sometimes, so it's hard to understand.
I think I did it in German this time. I apologize.
German and Spanish. Showing off your bilingual skills.
all right, how about week 2?
Week 2.
Motion detected at the front door.
I know your game, you were having problems with the Falcons there. Yeah, you mentioned Mike.
Yeah, I was my rookies were having a hell of a first half in that game when we got disconnected, and so I'm not gonna put his business out there. That's his business, but he just moved and has some lousy internet, and so we got disconnected the first time we tried to play. As soon as the game started, and then we had lag in the second game, and then it disconnected right before the first half, um, and our third one he wanted to try something else, so we just threw up a game real quick to try. So, but yeah, I was having a hell of a game with my rookies, and I feel sad that I didn't get the stats, but yeah, or the snaps because I had quite a few snaps with them in the first half. So, and that's for the rookies, the stats and the snaps are what really make the difference.
True. Very true.
What happened with you there, Harris? I see a tie, 41-41.
Oh yeah. Once it was we kind of had advantage over the Cardinals at the beginning of the game when the starters were in. And then let me see. I think we got to like the third quarter and we got disconnected, so we had to play the next day. And pretty much the next day, I mean, he got the upper hand, and it was just like pretty much a fight uphill for me the whole way. And backups came in the fourth quarter. No, it was the third quarter, I believe. Backups came in the third quarter, and yeah, we just had to fight back. And I didn't. I mean, I really didn't realize it until I was told a little late, but I didn't. I mean, actually, I guess
Total late.
a little late.
I told your ass before you got to the red zone. There
Hey,
is no overtime in preseason. Don't
Oh.
even try. Like I said it early.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I just went ahead and went for the tie.
He got down. He got down to the 2-yard line and said, "You know what? I'm gonna get this field goal." Me and Zay was giving him the business, bro.
But I can honestly say my backups, they held it down. They did well. They were playing against other backups. They did very well. And yeah, I could have went for it. It was what, 3 seconds left, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could have went for it, but I didn't. We held
that's
our
definitely
pride and we
true.
tied the game up. There it is. It's a tie. You the one
Awesome.
thing when I always say a tie is better than a loss.
In the regular
It don't
season.
count. Even though it don't count, but still. Yeah. So leave me alone.
Yeah, nothing
Great
else
game
really
by
stands
George.
out.
Great game.
Didn't you
by
play the Seahawks, Hosea?
I did.
The soon to be NFC champion?
Yes.
NFC or Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be the NFC champion to be the Super Bowl champion.
Hey, but he's already
First
looking
things first. That's true. How did he look to you?
I mean, it's hard to tell because he's got the Lawrence now.
Trevor Lawrence, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is his QB, so and then of course he has Dak Prescott as his back. So he basically has 2 starters. So, but that with Trevor Lawrence, I don't know if he was trying to test his scrambling, but he got me on one play and took it to the house. And yeah, I wasn't expecting didn't realize who he had until he scored that touchdown.
Yeah, that's Daniel Jones with good hair.
Yeah, so
right?
so he was doing some trick plays here and there, but I mean I kept it close. So
It looks like he is blitzing a lot, coming with 8 sacks in that game.
yeah, but a lot of that's my fault. I tend to have a tendency to move to the damn right, and so I need to fix that. For whatever reason, I noticed that game and after that one, the next one after that, it's the same thing. I just always shift to the right, which causes the D tackles to shed their blocks and come after me. So, you know, I gotta. That's something I gotta. That's more my fault. That's not the lineman letting those guys come through. That's more me just moving out of the pocket, scrambling, and then freeing up the disengage tackle. So,
Did you get some pressure on his supposed to be good offensive line?
I did. I
Yeah,
got a
he
couple
got 4
sacks myself.
sacks.
Yeah, I had a couple sacks myself.
Did you have to blitz him for it?
There were, I think, 2 were blitz packages. The other ones were just regular. I think whatever
4
he was trying to
sacks
do. Yeah.
total.
Yep.
Because where I'm getting at is, I mean, all that Dak Prescott money could have went to offensive line.
Oh, I see.
That just tells you how some of the guys manages their money in free agency. It's
Hey,
just,
man, it's just all I know is he picked them up. Obviously, he's trying to figure out who he's gonna try to play with, I guess.
he saw skill players and not, in the trenches players.
Exactly.
Players that he needs. Don't get me wrong, he needed Trevor Lawrence or Dak, one or the other, but he got both. I'm like, it's only one football.
True.
Yeah. True.
Which would you, if you were in the Seahawks position, would you have gotten Dak Prescott, who's a superstar, but he's like 33, 34, or Trevor Lawrence, who's young, but is just a star?
If I wanted to make a push right now, I probably would go with Dak.
If you had the Seahawks, not
Yeah,
not
if
the
I
not the
was tough and I want to
Chargers.
make a push like immediately, I would go with Dak. Only because he's already a superstar, and I can get him to an X Factor easier than I can get Trevor Lawrence. Because Trevor Lawrence is a star, you got to do a lot. It's not easy to get a quarterback to superstar or X Factor in the league, especially when you got teams that are great passers like the Titans, or I even throw the Rams in there when he's actually on point. Actually, I mean, well, Dill, he's
Bengals.
too. The Bengals
They put up some numbers, bro.
Hey, he put up numbers every year.
street
Every season.
slants. I mean, he got to do better than that.
Yeah.
I'm just trolling.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's always passive. So
And their number one pick, Benji Foote, he only had 1 catch for 65 yards. And that was the number 1 overall pick for the Seahawks.
yeah, he used them in our game quite a bit.
He rushed with him 7 times. 36 yards.
Yeah, but
Wow,
I think he
okay.
put him in the passing game too. I think he had a couple of pass plays with him.
No, 1 catch for 65 yards, 7 rushes for 36 yards or something like that. So I guess he has him at fullback. But I think that's really it.
Yeah. All right, so over to week 3. Looks like the Bears beat the Oilers, who were the Broncos, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it was previously the Broncos. I actually watched that game. It all was down to the fourth quarter. The Oilers, or whatever the hell, they essentially the Arias Carter, Deshaun Carter. I'm sorry, he pretty much had control of the game. Was driving. He went for it on 4th down, got it. There would have been no time on the clock, and he did a screen pass, rolled to the right, and threw it to the left. The Bears intercepted that thing, and I think he returned it for a touchdown, and that ended the game. That was it. The game was over after that. I couldn't believe I thought the game was over.
He was up 41-0 going into the 4th quarter. I mean, come on, man. Just run that clock.
I could tell he didn't care really about winning or losing, which is kind of what you're supposed to mentally do in the preseason. Yep. It's about execution and evaluating players.
Chicago dropped 28 points in the 4th.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the same thing that Matt did to him in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That is true.
Gee,
That is true.
damn.
Dog just played his game against Seattle. Dog was
Hey,
down.
shout out to Dog. He's watching.
Yep,
He's
dog was down 24-10. Came back and tied at 31-31. As we were prepping for the show, I was watching as much as I could.
There you go, dog. You ain't gotta go ahead and go for it, man. It's tie the game up. Damn it. Don't listen to Trench.
Yeah, well,
He would have had
Dog
to do a
tied it up
2-point conversion.
31-31, and the Seahawks were driving down with about a minute left, right outside of field goal range, and Dog picked the ball off. So that finished that one.
Trevor Lawrence had a perfect quarterback rating, 12 for 13, 164 yards. So I think he might be the starter.
Oh yeah. Rams beat the Titans 31-28.
Oh wow.
Rams with 331 passing yards, 52 rushing yards. That's exactly what we expect. 3 turnovers from the Titans. It looks like. Yeah, none of them came from his
Close
start.
game.
Yeah. So yeah,
He said
definitely.
he likes that rookie quarterback. He said.
Yeah. And
That's it.
That's it. We're still in the middle of the third
Yep.
week though of the preseason.
Where is the Commanders game?
Yeah, it's currently being played now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We should be advancing tonight to the last preseason
The last week
Make sure you guys are setting your rosters, put in your your practice squad guys and setting your roster to 53. Hopefully nobody loses anybody they wanted. And once we advance, those guys.
Well, we advanced tonight at 10, and you'll essentially have 24 hours to cut down to 53. So if you got guys that are 2 years or under, you can just put them on the practice squad.
Right.
Don't let the computer make the decision.
Yep.
Unless you just can't be here and you're working.
Yeah.
Do the cuts now if you have to.
Yeah, and I think most is Sleep still going to be out?
Sleep's coming back. He's flying back now.
Yeah, so I think him and Kyle will both be back to have their rosters done before we advance to the regular season Monday.
I think we don't know about Bullock, the Saints.
Yeah,
because he's on vacation.
His team's pretty much been running his team since the draft, I think.
Yeah.
But our season is pretty fast, though.
Yeah,
just happens that way.
Yeah,
but make sure you don't cut guys that you need on your team as a requirement for your position. That's important too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know you got to cut down, but make sure you have the right amount at quarterback, the right amount at running back, at offensive line, all that stuff. Don't cut down to 53 and then the computer has to pick people up. You're just wasting your time.
And if you're not sure, look at the post. That's also been posted out there with the numbers as to what requirements you need. So
because you'll lose somebody doing that.
All right, next topic. We'll do power rankings, top 10.
Sure.
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
You want me to bring up that screen with the?
Yes, sir.
Let me bring that up and we'll share it.
Going top to bottom, right?
Yeah, that's always easier.
In the beginning. Of course, number one would be the Titans.
Yep, back-to-back champs. Easy. Got
Number
the
two.
NFC champion.
Yep.
Commanders.
No, when we say power rankings for the this upcoming season. Why would we put him now? Going
Because
back
he
to
was in the
last
Super
season,
Bowl.
I don't care. Going back to last season, he didn't even make the top 10 when we did this. If anybody remember, you go back to that podcast show.
Talk that shit, dude.
He didn't make the top 10.
Talk that
Just
shit.
because he made the Super Bowl, you put him number 2 power ranking?
Talk that
No,
shit.
no.
Because
I,
he's
I,
not better than the Jags. He ain't better than the Chargers. He ain't better than the Ravens. He ain't better than who is that? Golden Eagles.
Okay,
So
well
he's
then
number
you
two?
give us your top 10 then, and we'll write a
Nah,
rebuttal.
this is me debate. I'm
Nah,
debating with
nah,
y'all. I would not.
you're
I'm
not
the
getting
person
much
that's gonna put top
resistance.
two.
All right, let's make sure you listen to what you're hearing.
I love it.
You're
Here we
not
go.
getting much
Here we go.
resistance.
Here we go.
You're not getting
All
much
right.
resistance. We just want to know what you think.
Yeah, just tell us
That's
what you
what
think.
that-
I just
Then
said. I
we'll
just
go
told
from
you
there.
what I think. I
Say
just
it with
said
your
it.
chest, young sir.
So number 2 would be Chargers.
I'll put number 2 Chargers. Yep.
Whoa, I
Okay.
didn't make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you were in Final Four, and he thinks you're better than the Commanders, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Just because he made the Super Bowl doesn't mean he's better than the guy that lost to the champion.
So who you
Both-
got at 2?
In fact, both teams lost to the Titans. In my opinion, he's better than the Commanders. Has he ever beaten you, Harris? Ever?
Zay?
Yes.
Madden 21.
Okay.
First game
So
of the
yeah,
season.
Dang, that's crazy.
you're
You
number
remember that.
2. You're number 2. Anybody got anything against that?
I will never
No.
forget the game.
I don't.
All right, let's move on. Number 3.
Hey, just real quick, the Texas owner said nobody in the NFC should be in the top 5.
The Titans.
Did the Hold on? Did the Texans?
I mean, the Titans.
Did the Texans
I'm
talk
sorry,
at
Titans.
all?
The
Oh,
Titans.
sorry,
Titans.
the Titans.
Titans.
Justin. Sorry about that, Titans. He
I
said
was gonna say
that.
Texans. That's a weird. Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
So
Well, you know, you probably should have been on the show.
All right, number 3.
You got the Commanders, Vikings, and then you got
Got the Bengals.
yeah, the
back-to-back
Bengals,
champ.
Bengals, Jags,
I put Golden Eagles number 3.
Niners, and Packers.
Yeah, I would put the Bengals 3.
Okay. I won't argue that. I won't even argue that.
Yeah.
So one Titans, 2 Chargers, 3 Bengals, 4
Ravens. That's me. I'd do the Ravens and then the Jags or the Jags, but I'd be the Ravens.
Ravens over the Jags.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh my God.
I think you got to throw in the Packers. They've been in the playoffs. Packers and 49ers.
Yep.
Hold on. All right, let's slow that down here. Now, where are we at? 4?
We're at number 5 right now.
5.
5.
Or number 5. You
Yep.
got to put him in at least number 5 because he beat the Vikings.
Yep.
Who
He
beat
the Packers. He beat the Bears.
Correct. There's no way I would put him below number 5.
The
I
Jags?
couldn't even, although he hasn't beaten me in a while, I wouldn't even want to rank myself above him because he was in the NFC championship. I wouldn't put the Jags over him. I wouldn't put the Jags over him. In fact, I won't put anybody else in the AFC over him right now. Over the NFC champion.
Oh.
I can agree with that.
You
Yep.
talk about the Commanders?
Commanders, yeah. Having
Me
him at
too.
5 is based on
Okay.
the teams you put in front of him.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue that.
Okay.
I won't argue that.
All right.
And here's the thing. Who's number 4? Ravens. If I really felt like an argument, I could argue for them to be 4 and the Ravens 5, but it ain't really worth it. It's just preseason, so you know. But who you guys like at 6? Commanders at 5. Who you like at 6?
49ers.
Yep. I was going to say 49ers.
Yeah.
Over the Vikings who beat them
Wait.
head to head?
They go back to
I'll
that
take it.
2 years in a row. 49ers.
No.
2 years in a row.
real quick, we ain't placed the Jags yet, right?
No.
No.
So who's higher, Jags, 49ers, or Vikings?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would rank the Vikings and
I
Niners
think
over
the
the Jags.
Vikings over the Jags, truthfully.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would rank the Vikings, then the Niners, then the Jags. Or to me, you got to figure out, and I prefer the Packers over the Jags.
I would say that. I would say
mean?
Vikings, Niners, Packers, and then Jags.
Yep.
That's exactly how I feel. I can't even argue that. Anybody disagree?
You still got one more. We need one more. That's 9.
Nope, that's 8.
I got the Titans. What is it? Titans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Titans, Chargers.
Titans, Chargers, Bengals, Ravens,
Commanders,
Vikings,
Niners, Jags.
Packers, and Jags.
Oh, Packers and Jags? Okay.
Yep. That's for 9. I need one more.
I guess it's between Chiefs
and Bears.
Chiefs, Bears, Bills, Falcons.
Chiefs, Bears.
Is that what you think? Chiefs, Bears?
I do.
I say Bears, Chiefs.
I was gonna say, yeah, the Chiefs barely made it in.
No, I meant the 10 spot is between the Chiefs and the Bears.
Wait, yeah, okay.
Oh, that was not my order of preference.
Got you. So the Bears are last.
No, I say the Bears over the Chiefs.
That's the same. That's the last. That's the 10. Bears are 10.
No. Oh, so the Bears be the 10th. The Chiefs don't make the top 10. You saying?
Correct. Yeah, be Bears. So you have Titans.
So would you say? So you rank the Bears over the Falcons? Everyone agrees with that?
Yep.
Yes.
So what's the list?
Yeah.
Titans. There's who?
Yeah. So the order. So the order we got right now is 1 is Titans, 2 is Chargers, 3 is Bengals, 4 is Ravens, 5 is Commanders, 6 is Vikings, 7 are the Niners, 8 Packers, 9 Jags, and 10 Bears. And then you got on the bubble, you got the Falcons, the Chiefs. They're there. I mean, if we were to do a top 15, those guys would be there. But
I like it.
Yeah,
I
like it.
I was about to say, at one point I wasn't listening. I got a little distracted, but I thought the Packers weren't in there. I'm about to say, no,
they're in there.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I
like it.
I'm happy with that.
This is just the preseason. Now this will always change.
I don't give a damn if they like it or not.
Well, hold on.
This is what it is.
Someone's trying to join. I don't know who this is. I think is this Zay?
Oh boy.
Oh shoot. Hey,
here we go.
I think it's him. Maybe.
No, that's the owner. That's his name.
It says the owner's iPhone. I don't know who it is, but we'll see.
Well, he uses Apple.
Oh, there it is. It is Zay. What's up?
There it is.
Yes, sir.
The hell you want?
How did you do in your game, sir?
Oh, I lost.
You lost.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll play in regular season. I can't do too much.
So while you're here, because I was watching the game and it was a little spotty, and it was because we were in the podcast. But I turn around and I see you intercept the ball, and then I look away, and then I look back, and he has the ball again. What the hell?
Oh yeah, Sam Howell's
like
on the ball
3
over
times.
the place. Sam Howell's on the ball over the place today. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we hear you.
I'm gonna put this up real quick, just so everybody sees it again. There's your top 10.
Yeah, since you just joined, look at the top 10 and tell me what you think.
I'm too high.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be that high.
You beat the Vikings. You beat the Packers.
Put me at 10 if I got
I don't want to be that high.
I like this top 10.
I don't want to be that high.
Hanging out with Brian. Oh.
I'm
Yes.
I'm just trying to play my game and skate by. You know, I don't want no attention.
Well, you're at least in the top 5. I escaped out of that. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you saw it.
Yeah,
I guess
know, I
we
didn't see
head
it,
on
bro.
to the next one.
What's the next
Who did you
game?
play again, Zay?
I just played the Jags.
What'd you think?
He played good. I think we both weren't really going 100% because we played each other regular season. So
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
the
know,
worst. I can't even count that game.
my whole preseason schedule is my regular season schedule, pretty much.
Oh, that sucks. I hate when they do that. They would never do that in real life.
I'm like,
Never.
really? Like, I got to play all 3 of these teams. Why the hell would I do anything,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, so we can't even take anything from that game. A lot of times, the third preseason game is a little bit you can take from it because there's the starters in there for most of the game, but yeah, that just totally invalidates that whole. But anyway, what's the next topic, Dill?
Oh, no, sanctions. Some of the sanctions we had in the season.
Yeah, we had a couple sanctions. Let's let Harris take this one over, Harris.
Come on, Harris.
President Harris.
This guy.
President Harris.
I call him President Handicap. Is that better?
Oh, wow.
Press is right here. I mean, I can't emphasize anymore. I do kind of blame myself this particular offseason because I didn't really make a post I mean a personal post like for everybody, like just a current up-to-date post on signing players and drafted players that you need to satisfy your roster needs.
Yes, you did.
No, I bumped the post. I didn't make a new one like I usually do. I just bumped it up. I bumped up a couple posts actually. So,
I saw it.
I did too.
I saw it.
But I mean, look, I didn't do it the proper way, so I somewhat blame myself. I didn't do
And
it.
Everybody who was in the league last year saw it.
Yeah, but I mean, even though the new guys didn't commit any penalties, I mean, the sanctions, I didn't really put them in the post at all. I mean, so that's why I said I should have made a new post, but I didn't. So I do somewhat blame myself. I should have been more into the league at that time, but I'm going through some shit. But anyway,
man, you just got boo boo on your ankle. Stop playing.
I want to call it. I can't put no weight on it.
You said you was walking the other day. You could put weight on it.
I could put a little weight on it. I still got to use crutches, both of them. Look, we're not talking about that right now. Shut the hell up.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just trying not to go to work.
Whatever.
Stop crying.
I can't emphasize this anymore. Commissioners, me, if we make a post about satisfying your roster needs, please do so. I hate giving out sanctions. I'm already mad that I was put in this position. A few people know
You're doing
this.
such a great job, man.
I don't want to hear
awesome,
it.
Man.
Nobody else wants this position at all. I'd rather see everybody play at their full potential, honestly. I mean, all the players you need, I mean, instead of them being suspended or even cut because you didn't sign them at the right time that you were allowed to sign them, I mean, I'd rather you all just have y'all full potential in play. Please read the posts in detail. Read every single thing. Please. It's not hard. You just skim right through it. We can see that y'all read the post anyway. Just please read the post, abide by the rules, and just take care of your damn team. But so far, other than that, the sanctions that were applied with the Shamrocks / the Chiefs, I believe he misread the post also. I try to put some humor into these posts, you know, to try to at least like bring them up a little bit so they won't be fully pissed off. But it's he signed about 6 players, and yeah, he wasn't supposed to. It was during week 1 of the preseason. He's only supposed to sign 1 free agent. The second
auto fire on his button when he was picking up players. Was that it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, when I seen it, I was just like, "Oh, come on, man!" This
is the first time anything like this happened with this guy, so I understand, right? The first time you've ever had to penalize him, right?
Not the first time for Justin, though. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Justin
All
is pretty notorious, but
I think
I
I
mean,
think Dill
it hasn't
can
been done in a while. So, but
Dill
second,
have the name for him. What's his name? What's his name,
I'm
Dill?
not saying that's the name y'all.
What's the name you give him, Dill?
No, it was years ago. He's been doing good. You know, because you remember when he first came to the league, we called him "Can't Get Right." But, but
Maybe
yeah,
it's can't read right.
No, you know, he just messed up.
But
He was excited too until somebody told him, was like, "You see the post?" He's like,
that was crazy because I mean the other person should have seen the goddamn text messages and read the post too. This guy hasn't been sanctioned in quite a while, maybe
Yeah,
even
he
before I
did the
got to
same
the
thing.
league.
He misread it too, though. He posted. He's like working doubles. He
Yeah,
misread,
Yeah.
you can't blame him. The man's working. I mean, I can't be mad at that, but
Oh yeah,
still got to get sanctioned for it. This
yeah,
was
of course.
the Golden Eagles / the Bengals. He wound up signing, I think, 3 players,
Yeah,
and he wasn't supposed to. This was during week 2.
correct.
No, was it week 2?
Yeah, that was week 2. Week 2 of the
Week
preseason.
2. You're only allowed to pick up one
Yeah,
guy
week two.
when you
Week
advance to
two
week
was
2.
the free fall. No, week 2 was the one
No.
free to pick up. Yeah,
Correct.
week 3 was a free
Right.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed 3 players. Of course, I had to go ahead and serve out the Saints for him too. I'd
He
rather
was
not.
just excited, man. He was ready to pick up them dudes and get
Hey,
going.
I can't be mad at him either. I mean, I'd rather see him play this full potential too. Why not? But
Well, he saw the Chiefs and he figured, let me follow this guy because he knows what he's doing, right? So I'm gonna do
he should have
exactly what he
he
does.
should have saw the text message too. You get a text message quicker than you get a goddamn Facebook notification.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, those are the sanctions that were served. I believe there were also a couple other teams that satisfied their roster needs. They had to go ahead and I think pick up the lowest overall play. I really didn't read that post honestly.
Yeah,
I'll
ironically,
talk
it was
about
the
that
same.
one.
It was the same guys from the previous.
Same guys from the previous season.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
Can't speak too much on that, but yeah, that's
But I want to talk about that because so there were a couple of guys who were like, hey, you got to pick up this to fill your roster. Because they didn't manage their team during the offseason, they didn't manage it during the draft. But realistically, there were several other teams that should have had that. And I don't know if the people in the league know this, but after the draft, Joseon, Mr. Tranks, and usually 1 or 2 other people will go through the teams to see where they are lacking in their rosters. And then the commissioners will move somebody to fill that spot if they have somebody who can fill that spot so that the person is not sanctioned and forced to pick something up and not be able to do that work. So they spend a couple hours after every draft doing this to make sure that they don't have to sanction somebody, that if there's somebody that I can move from left guard to center to fill that roster spot, then that's what they're going to do. So yeah, they take a lot of time to make sure that they don't have to do that.
To avoid penalties, and it allows us to advance so the computer doesn't pick up somebody to replace that position that wasn't there. A lot of hours. Paris, Halcyon, Sleeps helped us. Dragons obviously helped. There are owners who help Halcyon and myself out a lot because Halcyon is 6 hours ahead of us. So when he has the draft at 9 or 10, that's like midnight, 1 a.m. to him. So when the draft ends, it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. It's 3 a.m., man.
It's
3 a.m. when it starts.
It's 3 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I had to call him to wake his ass
Next
up.
time I'm gonna make breakfast while I'm drafting.
Heck yeah.
Yo, send me some of that. I'm hungry already.
Yeah, for real, man. And it's a lot of work. A lot of work goes in behind the scenes, all jokes aside, with everybody, the people who watch the trades, the people who monitor the transactions, the people just if they got a job in here, they're doing way more than just playing the games and enjoying the Madden. They're responsible for stuff. And I tell you, it is, and I know Josean's going to continue with this. It's starting to get old when the same people are doing the same things over and over and over. And I think we've come up with a solution to this issue. So we'll be able to just move forward like it's nothing. There won't ever be I think we're going to make Harris's job so easy, he won't even have to do a penalty no more. Tell him about it, Hawk. I mean, Josean.
So we're looking at doing is
No, we're gonna do this shit.
We're gonna do starting Madden 25 after during the drafts. What we're gonna do is if you're not meeting the roster minimums, we will utilize your draft picks to meet those roster minimums.
Yep.
And we will start with your 3rd round pick on down. So if you have a kicker, so for instance, if you get done with the draft and you need a kicker, you need a punter, and you need a quarterback, your 3rd round pick, your 4th round pick, your 6th round pick will be converted to fill those positions. And that basically we'll make the change accordingly, but you potentially could end up having studs at positions that you can't even utilize them in. And that's just for you guys.
You're dumbass because you didn't pick up a kicker during the off season. Your ass was eliminated already, and you didn't think, let me pick up a kicker now so I don't have to worry about it in the off season. No. Let me pick up a kicker during free agency so I don't have to worry about it during the draft. Let me pick up a kicker at the end of the draft. No. You know what happens when the computer drafts you that X factor in the 3rd or 4th round? We're going to take that guy at 300-pound defensive tackle that's an X factor. We're going to turn him into a kicker.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. And I'm telling you, if I had that shit happen to me, I think I would lose my mind. I'd be like, God damn it. If I'd have just took 15 minutes.
And if you do that, if you're a repeat offender, the next draft, it will start from your 2nd round on down, 2nd, 3rd, 4th to fill your needs. Because I think we've kind of gone through this a lot. And the last draft, I was tired. And it's not, and I usually don't make excuses because Mike, all these other guys know I usually will do whatever we can to keep you guys from being sanctioned. And regardless of what time I'm doing it, I don't mind. But this last draft, I realized, you know what? We've been doing this for quite some time now to try to make things run smooth. Whether we speed the offseason up or not, we always fall short because we always have to fix things at the end of the draft. And you guys have pretty much, once you're eliminated from the playoffs, you have all the whole playoffs to fix your roster. You have the re-signing of your players to fix your roster. You have the draft to pick up your roster. When you have free agency to pick up during those 3 free agency signings, you have multiple opportunities to pick up players. So there's no excuse. There's really no excuse for anybody to be short on any position at this point. So if it come Madden 25, if you're one of those guys that just wants to, you're done, you drop the sticks and don't want to manage your rosters, they'll get managed, but we're going to utilize those draft picks.
Gonna hurt.
When you guys have tackles at punters, quarterbacks at linebackers, running backs at linebackers, and you're stuck with that cap hit, and you can drop the player, by all means, it's just a cap hit. But some of y'all gonna start.
That's getting like taxed twice.
You'll get hit twice.
It don't take much to satisfy your roster needs, man. Like literally, I went into free agency. I knew I needed at least 2 offensive linemen to back up my starters. I signed the lowest amount I could pay a guy just to go ahead and satisfy my roster needs. I mean, if the injury comes around, we'll work around it. I mean, I might have another guy that's behind. I mean, a tackle or something that's better than that guy. I'll just start him over that. But at least I got a backup in that position, just so I won't get sanctioned. It's just small things like that. I mean, in summary, we're just asking just for some help. I mean, because this shit's getting tedious.
It takes a while when you're going through 32 teams, and then you got myself and Tranks, and not to have anyone put pity on us, but sometimes we don't enjoy these drafts when we're having to, pick our guys, set our rosters, and then we have to go through 32 other rosters. And not that we have to do all 30, because we already know some guys that we have no issues. I mean, hell, we had 2 guys that were gone. The Vikes knew they were going to be on vacation. They picked up their free agents. They did their signings. They set up their board and no problems.
Yep.
Same with the Colts. He knew he was going to be on vacation. Did the same thing. Made his signings, set his board, and hell, I think the Colts, from what I'm understanding, he got most of the players he wanted because he set his draft board. So
Correct.
there's really no excuse for it because you guys have from the moment you guys are no longer even if you're in the playoffs through the off season to the draft to the beginning of the new season, do you have ample opportunity to make those acquisitions? And if you don't, your draft picks will be utilized for that. And that's that.
And you also have an option, right? If you go into settings, okay, you can manually do your contract negotiations. You can manually have you control your scouting. You can manually ready up. You can do all that stuff yourself, or you can have the computer take care of it. Right. There's settings in here you can set so that, hey, you know what, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. Let me let the computer take care of it. They will monitor your entire roster to where you will never get penalized. These are all options everyone who gets penalized has. And going forward, because we don't want to bitch and moan too much about the past other than what we're doing now on the show. But going forward, we're resetting everybody. Everybody's starting fresh, right? It's as if all your sins have passed away, okay? Everything's new now. But going forward, that first draft, you don't do it, that third round pick, oh my God, I can't wait to see who the first person is going to be. Because if you can't put yourself on goddamn autopilot or make the selections in the team settings, weekly training, everything here, if you can't seem to do that, then your draft picks will do it.
Hey, just real quick, touching on the topic, you have Ty. He said it only takes a few minutes. I looked at what positions I needed and acquired them in the free agency and then in the draft. And I missed the draft, just set my board. And then Tillman put out there, that's a lot of work for the commissioners. It's actually being really kind. But if these are repeat offenders and they can't manage their teams, maybe this is not the right place for them.
Got a point. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the job easier for us.
Sorry. Message.
Because we're not good. I mean, we don't want, quite frankly, and this is kind of what got us there. Anytime Harris loves this game, anytime he dreads the offseason because he knows there's going to be a bunch of owners who don't want to read the thousands of posts that, I don't care if you bumped it up, Harris. Dude, everyone saw it. And this is the same thing we do every season. At this point, we're just done holding people's hands. They're all grown men. Yes. They're all grown men. And we're going to treat you like grown men. And we're just talking to penalizing the shit out of you. And it's going to be with the draft picks. And I'm as someone who likes the offseason and managing this team and picking up sleeper picks and all that, this type of stuff hurts.
Yeah.
Do what you're supposed to do. Take a second, especially in the free agency period. And this is a piece of advice to everybody who's wondering how it's done. In the free agency period, sign the lowest overall player at every position of need that you have. And it's cheap. And when we're bidding, the bidding process, not during the season, because you still got to re-sign them, but the bidding process. Just sign the lowest overall kicker. You can swap them out and cut them and pick them up during this, but at least you don't miss out on the free-for-all, the free agency pick. You don't miss out on none of that stuff.
Correct. And for those that like to trade,
yeah.
If you trade your picks and come the draft, your first round pick is the only draft. Your first round pick will get swapped for the position of need. So believe it's going to happen. I already know it's going to happen to some people, and they're going to get upset. But you've been warned. So
yep, made the announcement. We're told it's forewarned, right?
I don't think they understand how much work goes through this. If I'm not mistaken, through FNG history, after the draft is done, don't we wait a couple of days until we go to preseason?
That's why we waited. because we were trying to do all that. And
Yeah, so everybody can fix their roster. But we
previous
actually we go through the roster to make sure everybody is in somewhat compliance. So your
Correct.
team doesn't sign anybody and you get sanctioned.
And it was
Like,
harder
don't
then
get me
because the
wrong.
commissioners didn't have the rights.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm ready to go ahead and practice with my team after the draft is done. I'm ready to go ahead and see what the guys can do. But I mean, you usually got to wait a couple of days. I mean, that was not like that. So I'm just saying, we just asking for some damn help because I'm tired.
I think everyone at the end of the draft
Oh,
would like
I'm
to
tired.
Nobody care about you being tired though.
Yeah, your nose like a double barrel shotgun.
I know. Look at yours.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
With that tight ass spitter hat and take that off where you get brain damage.
Here we go. All right, yo.
All right.
What else we got on the agenda? That's all I got right there.
I think that's everything.
Bill,
That
don't try to curb us because we'll have some fun. Shit.
No, Jose, y'all need to go to bed. So do I.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm already up.
Damn. Breakfast time.
We want to get this season done as quickly as possible. So schedule your games, get your games in. We advance at 10 to the 4th week of the preseason, which is where you set your practice squad, do it, and say, hey, I've got it done. That way we know we can move forward. And obviously there's going to be some people who are on vacation that haven't done it. But, if we can get a high enough amount of people, we'll see if we can advance sooner rather than later. But either way.
So just a quick thing too, that I think on the schedule I messed up because I put that we advanced to the week 4 tonight for you guys. It's morning for me.
We do.
But then I put that we would be advancing on the 24th, which I believe, is that right?
We're giving people 24 hours to do whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. So,
right.
I'm assuming
regular season starts Sunday, right?
It'll start after that. I mean, when we advance when we advance tomorrow at 10, that'll be the start of the regular season. Whatever, I don't even know what the date is, but that's what's next. We advance tonight to the 4th week.
Yep.
If you don't want to have it take 24 hours, somebody posts, I don't know who wants to do it in this party or whatever, but somebody posts, hey, post here when you're done with your practice squad and cuts. Or when I'm down to 52, say, hey, down to 52. Or just something stupid.
I can do
just
that
say Niners done.
I'm down to 53. I'll do that before I go to bed. I'll post it here to say,
right,
we're done.
Right. So that way, if everyone posts in there, we know who the people who are kind of on vacation or whatever, If it's just them, I'll inbox them personally myself.
I think the only one that won't be back is Bullock. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, we could text him directly and figure out what he wants to do.
I think everyone else will be back by
worst case scenario will be 24 hours, but I'd like to get that done soon so we can advance Wednesday to week 2. So
if we do it, if we can advance Sunday night to week 1 of the regular season, and then it's advance Wednesday, we're back to our normal schedule. But Wednesday,
and if you're smart, you can start scheduling your week 1 game now. Hey man, we advance at 10
Seahawks,
Sunday.
let's go, boy. Let's go. You undefeated, right? Let's go. Let's go. Week 1. Let's go. Let's
But that's all I got, Dill.
Hey, I just want to do thanks for everybody that was watching too. Appreciate y'all, especially the ones that comment.
Love y'all.
Yep, appreciate it. And as always, y'all want to get on, just sit us up. You can definitely join the show.
Yeah.
All
Sean
right.
said
Especially the Black Adam Schefter. We want to see him.
Who the hell's that?
Yeah, Sean.
That's
he
the
said
Green
he's done.
Bay.
Yeah, he said he's
All
done.
right,
He's ready.
Oh yeah, all the stuff you putting up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Keep it up, keep it up. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right now.
All right, fellas.
Take care.